Turn off the fake news, switch off those fake channels, ignore the propaganda, and watch Retro Rebuild. This is my 1975 Vauxhall Viva HC. I'm actually working on the 1990 Mark III Fiesta today, but I'm heading down to get someone off the 1973 Vauxhall Viva HC for this. So let's go and get that and then we'll get cracking. Where am I looking? Road closed ahead. Fantastic. Let's go down this way. See, the council are keeping the streets nice and level. Glad to pay all that tax. Got it! Alrighty, party people, still a mess in here from the last vid. I basically finished up and had to shoot straight off for work, but I'm not bothered about that. That's just paint and filler and that to put away. This is the bumper off the Green Viva estate, and I want to borrow parts of this. The arms that hold the bumper to the body, because one of mine, actually, looking at these, I don't know if they're meant to be like on an angle like that. Anyway, well, that's something to look at later. And I also want these chrome cap bolt things, because mine are knackered and these look like they took a shunt in the past, so it doesn't quite line up. I could just hammer it out, but we'll see. We'll compare them to the other one. But anyway, not today. Today we are carrying on with the Murf mobile. God, I love driving this thing. The 1990 Mark III Ford Fiesta Popular Plus Limited Edition. Shabow. Let's carry on welding this patch and see if we can sort something. It's very windy. Excellent. I also need to weld this wing on. I'm using the carbide here in a Dremel tool to grind away some of the weld at the top and to make sure there's no little holes hiding, because I can't really get in here with an angle grinder. Right, so what are you going to do about it? Yeah. Are you looking at my bra? Nearly done welding it in. It's going well. Left plenty of weld on there. I'm not saying it's the prettiest job in the world, but it's solid. Going to fill in a few more bits down there. I've welded across the top here, and I used. Well, I'm actually going to tidy up that up a bit more for file. I can't get in there with the grinder because of the door. Yeah, I'm going to tidy that bit well up. Clean up a little bit more, but not take away too much of the weld. It's an overlap thing, and it's for strength rather than looks. So, what's his opinions? Hello guys, it's the next day. I had to go and do my fatherly duties. By the time I got back it was dark. I did do a little bit of sanding on the car though, in the dark, as you do. Welcome back to Duck Dynasty. Oh yeah, it's painted down as well, and it hasn't let up. It goes through periods of painting it down to lashing it down, and it hasn't stopped since I got up this morning. I was carrying on with a little bit of sanding in the dark last night on here. Finished me welding, and I did put some tiger seal around it too, and a bit of tiger seal here where someone had previous welded it. So we need to get some paint on that, rust protection. And I know what you're thinking, you can't paint the car in the rain. This is Retro Rebuild. We're going to paint the car in the rain. So guys, this is serious stealth camping. Oh, right. Here's me setup. It's getting heavier. Let's get this sill dried off. I'll get something over the wheels. I'm not bothered about hitting the tops of the door. It's already covered in primer off the previous owner. And this, let's get some primer on it and let's get some blue on it for protection. Adapt and overcome. I'm using nice big blocks of oak on the top to hold the sheet still over the top of the cars, and so if it slides off it plonks you right in the noggin, knocks you clean out. Don't worry though, I'm conditioned to it. I once fell from a great height onto the side of my head when I was a young'un. You know, I never went unconscious. At least that's what they told us, like, I don't remember. Using a little bit of sandpaper here to get a nice key for the primer, paint and rain. Do you think I can be stopped? You don't know me, son! You don't know me, son! A little bit of rain ain't gonna stop me. Well, it's a lot of bit of rain, but 18 months in the bush and I'll snap your neck in a heartbeat. I've keyed the metalwork and now I'm using some panel wipe to get it so it's nice and clean, so there's no imperfections on it. Woo! We'll let that dry off and then we'll get some primer on it. Is this silly? Yeah. But so? I'm having a laugh. He's not having a laugh watching. Is it not entertaining to watch? A majority of the sill is getting primer on it. There's a couple of runs obviously coming down because it's relentless rain through it, and I was catching it as it was coming off. But you wouldn't think it, but I'm not striving for perfection. We'll get some blue on it in a minute. I'm out of that expensive primer stuff. So, like I said, this thing's 50 shades of blue. Not well, yeah, because they tried to paint it before. They painted the limpid blue, I think it was, before I got it on parts of it. But what I think I'll do is I'll take a part off it and get it colour matched. So this Wedgwood blue that I'm getting done is Wedgwood blue, which is the colour of the car, but it's brand new, like shiny. So I might get a colour match to match the aged paint on the car. But for now, let's just get this Wedgwood blue on and the car's protected from the elements. I did heavy squats the other day in the gym, and I went for a run on the treadmill, and I did like a cycle thing, and then I played football with one of the bands, and I was in goal and I was playing, and then I went for a hike the next day. So my right knee is proper giving this jip. My right knee is saying, you shouldn't be doing a video, you want to take it easy. But I wanted to put a video out, and you're thinking, I know, why is he doing a video, why didn't he have a rest? I was more concerned that my knee was talking to us. One of my older videos the other day came on after someone else's video, and I watched the first minute of it, and just to let you know, I can assure you I'm not on drugs anymore. Shall we get some blue paint on this car? Remember that Prodigy video? Wedgwood blue. Wedgwood blue. A good shake up, you wouldn't want a low quality finish. Apparently Chip Foose paints all these cars in the rain. So it's not silly, see? You all ready for this? And it's windy as fuck. Well, a massive gust of wind came along there and blew the cover off. So I think there might be some imperfections in the final finish. What do you think, Bob? We'll give that about an hour and a half to dry, and then we'll check it out. I'll put my phone on charge, I'll grab myself a cup of tea and a cronut, and we'll see. We'll take it off, and then we'll leave it outside. Like I've got another option, and let the weather really weather the paint, give it a nice texture. Chip Foose leaves all his cars outside in the rain. A cronut from Liddell, a cross between a croissant and a donut. The only time interbreeding led to something good. Oh, just works. Let's go and check that paint job. I'm shouting because it's proper painted down on the roof. It's a tin roof. Rusty! Let's just roll the Ford fork this forward. Whee! And there you go. If you squint, it's mint, and I forgot to put a cover over the rear wheel. Don't worry, nothing some white spirit won't take care of. There's a few runs through it. There's a little bit of a chip in the top there where the primer got, where the paint got taken off, but the primer's still there. And the rest of it, it's dry now. Well, dry enough. But, looking better, what do you think? Before, it didn't have a blue sill. And now, it's got a blue sill. The world tried to stop me from making a video today. It did not succeed. I have a blue sill. If you found this entertaining, please consider like, sharing and subscribing. Hit that hype button. Thanks you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a cracking week.